I can't. My ADHD is really starting to show. I keep losing track. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I thought that I could do this. I thought it would be so cute. I would crochet my blanket, we'll chit-chat, like I'm an old grandma, but here I am going...
You don't realize how much concentration those old grandmas have.
Okay, listen, I'm struggling to count to 4 over here. I keep forgetting what number comes after 2.
I was having a hard time. I was having a hard time counting my sets. Because I would be listening to music, and then it was like, ma'am, this is not ASMR. And then...
She might have to go. She's so excited that you're here.
And then,
drastically different.
I was listening to, so loud.
Some heavy panting.
What have you done today, Rosie?
Laid around.
Living the dream.
Yeah. Absolutely nothing. You were counting your sets?
Yeah, so like my playlist of choice today was like Evanescence.
Okay.
And maybe I should could tell you exactly what it is. Linkin Park was in it.
Okay, yeah. It's a lot of what I listen to.
Fleef. Avril Lavigne.
Okay.
Nickelback, 3 Days Grace, Hailstorm, Skillet. That's what I was listening to today. And I was getting really into things.
Yeah.
And then I was forgetting what I was on.
Oh, yeah. That happened to me. I was supposed to call somebody, a potential client, not an actual client, a potential client, at 3:30, right? I was running on the treadmill. I was zoned out. In terms of the rest of the world, I was just solely focused on what? You want to know what's in it?
I want to know what that is.
It's water with fruit punch Mio. That's 0 calories, 0 sugar, because trying to drink... I usually drink 2 of these now in a day, sometimes more. And that's a lot of just water.
It's a lot of peeing.
To drink. Oh. We were at the gym 2 days ago. We couldn't go yesterday because on Wednesday was arm day. And the day before that was chest day. That was a mistake. I couldn't move my upper body. I'm still super sore. But we took a rest day yesterday because with deadlifts, you're still, even though you're lifting with your legs, you still gotta hold the weight. And I didn't think I could do it. And as soon as we got there, right, we finished doing, we did a superset of curls and tricep extensions. And I'm gonna hate you so much for that while I'm editing. That slurp. As soon as we finished doing that superset, which in reality, in retrospect, it took 10 minutes, okay? It was the very first thing that we did at the gym, and I peed before leaving. I looked at Logan and went, I gotta pee. And he started laughing. He was like, I was just gonna turn to you and ask you if we could go do curls or if you had to pee. And I was like, yeah, I gotta pee.
So I had to bring I leave my gym bag in the car.
Okay.
Because dog hair. Because my gym is in my building that I work in.
Yeah.
It's included with...
Yeah, you go to the work gym.
Being an employee of Yeah. So, but I don't want to walk all the way through the building to get to the gym because then I have to walk all the way back. And our office closes at a certain time and I can't get back through that door. So I'd have to walk outside and it's a very, very long walk back to the car.
Okay.
So I just pull the car around to the front and then I walk in the other front door because it's 2 buildings technically connected by a bridge.
Okay.
And the gym is in the other building.
Okay.
So I leave my stuff in that car, but I have to bring in my blender bottle so I can fill it up with water.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost forgot and I was like, oh crap. So I felt like I was fine. I didn't have to pee. And then I went to go fill that up. And as I'm holding the button,
And the water's coming out.
I'm just like dancing around, and I was like, I'm gonna pee myself. And I had to rush to the bathroom afterwards, and I was like, thank you, Amelia, for making it so that I can no longer hold my bladder.
It's been rough. I am not used to drinking that much water yet, so it's constant. I've got to pee all the time.
I don't like that it says right here, you did it, because no, you didn't.
What you got over there?
This isn't really even a good one, because like...
Okay, but what is it?
So these are just random topics.
Oh.
To get us thinking.
Oh.
Because we'll ramble on about anything.
We will.
But this one isn't really that good, because it says, which of your children would you want to take care of you in your old age? And I only have one child. I have no children. Yeah. So that's not a good one to start with. If you lived to be 100, would you rather have a sharp mind or a fit body? Who you getting at 100? Come on.
I mean, anything's possible, right?
But what if it's a sharp mind or fit body? So like if you have a fit body, you could just be gone. And then you're still not getting anybody.
That one's rough. Because I kind of feel like if I get to that point where I'm just gone, just put me out of my misery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say sharp mind, because if I'm getting to 100, I'm fucking with people. Like I
agree. I agree.
I'm gonna be a holy terror.
Bad grandpa, but your grandma.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I agree with you.
That's the time to say off the wall shit.
Yeah, and
because nobody's gonna put you in your place at 100.
No, they're not. You've earned the right to do that. But on the same, thought process, if your body is deteriorating as it does as you get older, like, you'll be okay. Permanent wheelchair, that's okay with me. That's fine. As long as I can give people
shit.
A piece of my mind and go unfiltered, I'm okay to be permanently in a wheelchair. Yeah. Because I filter a lot of what goes on in my noggin.
From that point on, it would be a 24/7 roast about anyone that came on Direction.
That would be amazing. That would be so great.
Sharp mind.
I wonder if that's a TV show, or if anybody ever thought of doing that, because obviously, like, they have the roasts.
I mean...
But of, like, a grandma or a grandpa just roasting their whole family. That would be incredible. I would love that. Because this is what my grandpa used to do. Like, he didn't care. He would tell you straight to your face. And it was the best thing ever.
Oh my god.
When you weren't the one,
Oh, this one's sad. We need to save this one.
Because it's sad?
Yeah, it's sad.
We need to save it for a different day.
If you had to change occupations, which would you choose?
Are you going to give me options, or can I be anything?
If you could be anything. If you right now could change your occupation and like actually like get into the occupation.
I'm sorry. It's just, why is it doing that? I hope they can hear it.
I have to lean a certain way.
Okay, it could be any occupation. I wanted to be a professional violinist, but I physically couldn't do it because of my tendonitis. So if that wasn't a factor, that's what I always dreamed of, was that, and I would have my own studio and get to perform all the time and get paid to do it. The other one would be a music history professor. There are too many.
There's a few.
'Cause my brain is full. Because I would also love to be like an archaeologist or a marine biologist. Either of those would be awesome to me. Logan doesn't understand the archaeology thing. Like, we'll watch Expedition. Cool. Yeah, but we'll watch Expedition Unknown and stuff. And he's like, why did you ever want to be an archaeologist?
That's something
all they do is dig around in the dirt all day. And I was like, and that doesn't look like
my cousin went to school to be a paleontologist.
I think that's awesome.
Does she do anything with it? No. I don't think so.
I feel like that's...
I don't know. You literally would have to go to a different country in order to...
Well, yeah, but I feel like that's the deal anymore. At least in America, you pay to go to college to essentially get a glorified piece of paper.
And never do that job.
And you never do that job because you either can't get in the field because they want you to have experience and you can't find the experience because...
Coming out of college, I want you to have 25 years of experience.
Exactly. Or, you know, it's just not a feasible job to have anymore in order to make a living and live at a decent rate.
Can't even pay back your student loans on the living, on the...
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why Logan, when he went to school for photography. He doesn't use that degree anymore. He's a health insurance agent. I mean, use my degree anymore.
Ryan went to school to be a mechanic, a technician.
Exactly.
And he used it for a very limited time, and then he became an iron worker.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense anymore.
And now he's also
a health insurance agent. You know? Like, we just don't have, what's the word that I'm looking for? The economy to sustain professions like that, you know, should pay a livable wage. And they just don't anymore because everything is just outrageous.
Yeah.
Go ahead with yours.
I'll start with my bottom. I'll give 2.
Okay.
And I'll start with my bottom one.
Okay.
History teacher.
Okay.
There was a point in time where I was like, I love history so much.
Yep.
That I was like, I would want to do this. Now, specifically, like in high school, there's a class. Was it World History 2? That was literally just all about wars.
Yeah.
I'd be all over that. That was my favorite class.
Do you have a preference on era, or are you just fine with all wars? Interesting. Okay.
Very interesting. Okay, well, here's the thing. All right, about being a history teacher.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yep. Children.
High school kids.
Yeah.
There'd be no way. I would not make it very long.
You wouldn't make it?
Nope.
Yeah, my mom, high school English teacher, and I don't know how she did it, to be honest.
She was in a rough school, too.
Yeah, she was. I don't know how she put up with it for so long, because it was rough. It is rough. Just being a teenager in high school and seeing what goes on.
Yeah.
It's intense. Yeah, that was why I wanted to be a college professor and not teach at a high school or something like that, because I did have my own studio and I have had a lot of teaching experience with kids from all ages, people of all ages, even adults. And I found that I really enjoyed teaching people in that age group that actually wanted to do it. They wanted to be there. I hated it.
Yeah, because I played violin.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I did not want to do it. And
there were so many parents that are forcing their kids to do it, which is really sad because the kid's miserable. And in turn, that's making my day miserable. Like, you're just wasting my time and you're wasting your money at this point. I would rather dedicate my time to kids that are actually going to enjoy what I have to say and get excited to come to class and not be miserable because their parents are forcing them into it.
Yeah. Being a professor would have to be... Because if you're going to college for it, obviously you want to be there.
Yeah.
And also, college professors are just so much cooler.
Yeah, way better.
All high school, our entire high school career, we got told, constantly by teachers, this is not going to fly in college.
Yeah.
Some of the emails I got from college professors were just unhinged. I would remember showing up to class one day, and near the end of the class, he goes, I feel a cold coming on for Thursday. We were like, are you trying to say something? And he was like, no, I'm just feeling a cold coming on for Thursday. Lo and behold, woke up Thursday morning, email from the professor. I'm sick, no class.
Yep. Yeah, college professors are just cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
And he gave us a heads up on it too, that it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. I loved my professors. They were great. It was a drastically different experience. It was far more laid back in terms of that. You know, it's really the ability to flourish and start to grow as an adult.
And a lot of them, if you came to your college professor and you were like, listen, I'm not going to have this in time. Like, I need maybe 1 week more and I will get it to you. And they'd be like, I want your best work. Get it to me in that 1 week.
Yeah.
I'll give you that 1 extra week.
I had college professors because the way that everything worked for my degree, my first 2 years were jam-packed with classes. Because then my last 2 years, it was more geared towards, we had a study abroad that was required. And then it was also going to be, you know, like, all right, let's get you prepared to be out in the professional world. You know, it was a lot of performing and everything like that. So they tried to get all of the required courses out of the way in your first 2 years. So I was taking psych, literature, plus all of my music
sociology
classes. Plus piano, plus voice, plus, you know, like I had a whole slew of things. And I would have professors that would look at me and go, just as long as you get it to me by the end of the semester, that's fine. Get it to me whenever. Just get it to me by the end of the semester. And that was always the nicest thing.
I took yoga in college. I took 2 semesters of yoga. I took intro twice, like the beginners twice. And during the second time I took it, she was like, why are you in this? And I was like, because I'm not like insanely good at yoga. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do like crazy yoga poses. And she goes, the second one isn't really like that. She goes, the second one, I don't have to teach you poses. She goes, we just carry on like we've been like at the end of the course. I was like, are you kidding me?
Were you able to switch?
No, because none of those classes lined up with my schedule the way this one did. So I just stayed in it. But it was great. But also, we were supposed to write a paper about mindfulness, a mindfulness lesson. Closer to the end, like she was about to like really get into it because she kept talking about it. And then at the end, she literally went, I don't really want to read them. So I'm just going to give everybody A's.
I love that.
And we're like,
the honesty.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds great.
And she gave us all
That's awesome.
A's.
Okay, so a history teacher.
Okay, so a history teacher.
At the bottom.
Yes. All right, now what I liked in history is going to translate over to what my next.
So wars. Okay.
When I was a junior in high school, I was very dead set on joining the military. Okay. And I wanted to be in the Navy. Okay. And at the time, my brother had a friend. She was in the Navy. And I was like, I'm dead set on this. Like, this is what I wanted to do. I was looking into it. I was getting, like, things from recruiters and stuff. Yeah. But I wasn't telling my parents about it because how do you turn to your, like, how was I going to turn to my parents and be like, I want to join the Navy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how that conversation would have went because I never got to that conversation. If you had to perform at a karaoke bar, what song would you choose?
Bad Touch. Been there, done that. Bad Touch.
What did we try to sing at karaoke that one time? It was a Britney Spears song, right? I'm pretty sure we were trying to sing Britney Spears. It was the same time you were singing Low.
we sang karaoke together?
I literally posted a video of you singing karaoke at a bar.
Yeah. That was at PJ's.
Yes.
That was at Wing Night.
Yes.
And I had pre-gamed with Four Locos before coming.
Yeah, I went up with you.
I don't remember.
And I'm pretty sure we sang a Britney Spears song.
Wow. Toxic?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Because I know the words to Toxic, and
Yeah.
this one I did not know very well. I think it was like Hit Me Baby One More Time. I know that. I don't know the little stuff.
Yeah, I would say Bad Touch.
I didn't listen to her music growing up. I didn't get the chance to listen to my own music for a very, very long time. So I listened to Boston and Kansas and Bad Company and
I got it.
yes.
My party trick is that I know all of the words to Gangnam Style.
I don't know if you can consider that a party trick.
That's what Logan says my party trick is.
Toxic trait.
Yeah, it is a toxic trait. My toxic trait is that I can listen to a song regardless of what language it's in, and it's in my brain now.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it.
But YouTube, Spotify, Hiding from Our Husbands.
Yeah, I'll link everything down below in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Go follow us on TikTok and Instagram.
Subscribe,
like,
comment,
ring the bell. I don't know. Do all of those things.
interact
that people tell.
in every way possible.
Literally every way possible. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about.
Oh, you could just also ask us random ass questions.
And we are more than happy to sit here and answer them.
We are not, obviously, we are not ashamed of very much, so.
What you want to know?
That could get very interesting.
What you want to know?
What you want to know?
You want to know things? I'll tell you. Okay. What? We can wrap up.
Don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Don't wind up on the newspaper, hospital, or jail. If you do end up in jail, establish dominance quickly. Bye.
Bye.